Well, I'd like to get that pillow out of my way. Latin music is really probably one of the nicest places to go if you're a student of harmony, chord progressions. They just really fill the bill, and you really get some nice exotic chords out of them too. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a quick little progression tour through it, and try and walk through the staples of it too. So let's say I'm in A minor, and here I got like an A minor 9 sound, right? I can set that chord up by doing a 2 minor 7 flat 5, right? Then into the 5/7. So in other words, that was a B minor 7 flat 5. I got B, A, D, and F. You know, it normally would have been that, right? So I'm doing this, and then I go to an E flat 7th chord, and I have the bass, the 5th in the bass. And the cool thing about that, see, it could have been like a C7 moved up, or it could have been that. It's a very closed, compact way. This fills up a little more space. And then the cool thing about this is you can go to the flat 5 very easily and then slip down into the A minor. So that whole little thing goes like this. Then when you get to the A minor 7, which is the shell voicing, I just got the root, the flat 7, and the flat 3. Now I can make it a minor 6th by dropping the flat 7 down to there. Right? So that's a cool little thing. So I'll bring you through to there so far. And of course it's all hybrid. You know, I'm definitely going to be, you know, I could either have a pick and be using fingers for the chord strikes. You can get some nice bass runs too. So anyway, so that's what I would do around A minor. 2, 5, minor 7, flat 5 to 5/7, then 5/7, flat 5 to the 1 minor. Okay. And then you can go to the 4 minor from it. And you do the same thing. So I can use an E minor 7 flat 5. And I'm doing the inside voicing on this time. So I got E, there's the flat 5, B flat, D, so again shell voicing for the rest, flat 7, flat 3. Right? This voicing, which can also have many names, thinking from here, it is the E minor 7 flat 5. Thinking from here, it's G minor 6, which I have the flat 3 there, and the 5, and the root. So I had B flat, D, G, with E in the bass. So it could have been a G minor 6 chord. I could have also thought of it as if the imaginary root, or the rootless voicing of a C7, C9 actually, right? So I have E is the 3rd, B flat's the flat 7, D is the 9, and G is the 5. So again, no root, you know, unless I went over there. But so that's a cool chord. That's a keeper because it can fit so many bills. But right now we're going to use it as the E minor 7 flat 5, E minor 7 flat 5, and then I can go to what would be considered an A7 flat 9. It looks like a diminished chord because, yes, technically it is. But any note a half step below this could be a dominant 7 flat 9 root. So I'm going basing off of this B flat, that A. So this is an A7 flat 9, and that can go down to the D minor. Okay? That's a lot to stomp through, so let me go back and retrace for you. So I got B minor 7 flat 5, E7, E7 flat 5, A minor 6, E E minor 7 flat 5, A7 flat 9, D minor. Then let's make it a D7. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to depart that A minor feel, and I'm going to go down to F. And I'm doing a 2, 5, 1, 6, 7 at the end, okay? And I kind of got myself in there by way of the 6. Right? That got me down to that G minor 7, which is the 2 minor of F. So, and then C7 comes along, right? So now I'm finally in F major. And then I can maybe go around that a couple times, right? So let me put the whole thing together. Oh, and when I do finally leave, so F, E7 sharp 5, get me right back into my A minor. So here's the entirety, okay? I'm going to just go through it so we can wrap this up. There's a cool amount of syncopation, you can obviously see that, but it's very straight 8 feel, so you're not shuffle timing when you're doing Latin. You're a 1 inch, and 4 and 5, and 4 and 5, right? So you always think a very straight 8 on a Latin feel. But it's very jazzy. Enjoy.